What should you sell on Amazon, whether that's here in Australia or indeed anywhere around the world? What the hell should you sell? Well, the hardest thing about figuring that out is coming up with legitimately good ideas for products, because then you can do your due diligence on them and see if they're right for you. But the hardest thing is actually coming up with an endless supply of great ideas to put through the due diligence process. So in this video I'm going to give you a really simple way to come up with an endless supply of awesome ideas that you can then do due diligence on and see if they're right for you to sell. Now, if you like this kind of information where I'm helping you grow your own business on Amazon here in Australia, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That way I will know that you want more money making information just like this. Also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, post brand new money making content just like this each and every day. And if you've got any questions for me or comments, comment below and I'll answer them personally for you. With that being said, let me show you. So I use the random word generator, which is randomwordgenerator.com, to come up with random words that I would just not have thought about, because you tend to get quite myopic in our outlook on things. We tend to forget about all the other things that are available to us. And here's a way of just getting random words to go and start exploring. Okay, so bundle, reasonable. Like if I typed in reasonable into Amazon, what on earth would happen? What comes up when I type in reasonable? Loads and loads of TV shows. Okay. What about if I typed in concession? What comes up if I type in concession into Amazon? Concession stand supplies. That's something I would never, ever have thought about. A concession stand candy. So all these ideas, I'm like, of course, that all exists. I didn't even think of that. That's kind of crazy. All these different concession stands, okay? What was the other one? Dragon, okay, back to dragons. Dragon things, dragon toys, dragon ball figures, dragon fruit powder. What even is that? Dragon fruit. Why would people want to buy dragon fruit powder? What else can that be used for? They're clearly selling a lot of it. I mean, look how many reviews they've got. That's a lot of something that I didn't even know existed and wouldn't even know why you would take that. But that's a rabbit hole I would then go down. Does that make sense? I'd then go down that rabbit hole. Why does it work? Why are people taking it? Is anybody selling it in Australia? Are they doing a good job selling it in Australia? Is there any search volume there in Australia? Da-di-da-di-da. So I definitely go and explore that. Dragon fruit powder. Look, EB, what the hell? So that's a whole thing. Something I would never, ever have thought about. Dragon. What if I just search up dragon? It's in heaps of different departments. Sports and outdoors. What's in sports and outdoors? Dragon pants, dragon things. I bet there's, if I search for dragons in craft and things like that, I'm going to come up with some weird shit as well. Let's do kitchens, home and kitchen, dragon. Well, now I've got lots and lots of dragon lava lamps, and that sells. How many does that sell? That sells heaps of those. Something I would never ever thought about. And again, I'm not here to say, oh, that's what you should totally sell. What I'm looking to do at this point is just stimulate ideas. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. And then once I've got a bunch of ideas, it's much, much easier to go and do your research on them. But the coming up with creative ideas is what most people struggle with. And using simple tools like that, it makes it really, really easy. So I use that, randomwordgenerator.com. I also use random noun generator as well, because that comes up with some crazy shit for you too, okay? So I'm interested in that too, like importance. What happens if I type in importance into Amazon? What sort of stuff comes back if I do that? Well, I get, so the importance of sleep. Okay, so now I'm thinking sleep's a big thing for people.
something I hadn't really thought about as a particular category. But what do people do when they can't sleep? What sort of things are they looking to do? How do they get to sleep? How do they stay asleep? What's important about sleep? And I just go down the rabbit hole for it. Importance of drawing. Is that people wanting to do more drawing? Is that me now looking at all these different drawing related things? So I run down that particular thing too. Okay. So that's how I come up with just crazy ideas. I'm not super creative as a person. That's kind of not really how my brain is wired in that respect. But what I am good at is figuring out things that will stimulate new ideas. Okay. That's what so that's a simple way that we can all do that, by just coming up with things and then just following things down the rabbit hole to see what's down there.
That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are the fastest growing community of e-commerce entrepreneurs here in Australia. 2,500 members and growing, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, then get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au, or you can just Google Aussie Online Entrepreneurs and you'll find us that way too. With that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.